Slava Ukraina. Glory to Ukraine. Weird angle this, I know, but I just wanted to get my flag in. I wanted to thank Charlie Mack and Daniel for putting on the eggplane group build. They had a Ukrainian theme this year. You could put your eggplane, if possible, in yellow and blue, the Ukrainian colours. It wasn't mandatory, but I really thought it was a good idea. I don't normally do the eggplane build, but I have done this year. Ukraine, for me, is showing the world what freedom means, and what it means for you to love your country, love your people, love your soil, and what you will do, and hopefully it never happens to you, but what you would do if an invader came onto your soil, killed your people, raped your women, destroyed your way of life, what you would do in defence of your country and your freedom. So again, President Zelensky had asked us all to keep Ukraine in the fore, because you know how slippery our politicians are, and the quicker they can get themselves out of anything they will do. But please keep pushing the colours of Ukraine forward, talk about Ukraine. Nobody wants, as I say, politics, particularly on our hobby sites, but this is way, way beyond politics, and I'm not going to apologise for doing it when I feel the need to. So as I say, done my build. It's not brilliant. We're going to go down to the bench in a minute, but please keep pushing Ukraine to the front. Don't let it, already our news, it's, unless something happens particularly large, it's already now filtering down slightly in the news already. Don't let it, because that's all that tyrant needs, is to get it, oh, it's going on too much now, we can't be bothered, let's move on to talk about something else. Don't, please. You've seen Bucha, you've seen the town of Bucha, what they did there. Don't let them do it to other towns. Ukraine is showing us that they would prefer to die standing up than live like the people over the border in Russia on their knees. So please keep Ukraine in your thoughts, and please keep flying the flag for Ukraine in any way you can. That's all I've got to say on that side of it. Let's go down to the bench and take a look. Right guys, thanks for joining me at the bench. This is what I've done. Don't look too closely at the eggplane because it's not a lot to look at. I think I spent more time doing my little cityscape. I just again thank you Charlie, thank you Daniel. I'm sorry if I don't know if I've pushed too much Ukraine on people, but well, you said we could do yellow and blue, so that's my this is my take on it. So I can't get back any farther, to be honest with you. This is the Wolf of Dnipro, or Dnipro, I can never pronounce it, I'm not very good with languages. He's a ground attack. The Japanese have supplied Ukraine with J4 training aircraft, which they're using for the ground attack role. They haven't, but bear with me. Yeah, it's supposed to be a J4 Japanese aircraft. I hope the people of Japan don't mind. It's being donated to the Air Force of Ukraine, and they're putting it to good use. And we have the Ghost of Kiev. Well, here we have the Wolf of Dnipro. All the surrounding areas around Dnipro he protects. There isn't an Orc tank, an Orc ship. I know Dniprov's a bit further inland, but hey, there isn't an Orc ship. There isn't an Orc artillery battery, Grad, Smerch. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that this fella can't drop a bomb on. And here we see some a mother and her children showing their appreciation for the wolf as he flies above Dniprov. And that's about it really. I just, again, it's little things like this. It's, again, there's going to be a lot of people that, oh, it's the hobby and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, and a lot of the time I actually agree with them but not on this case. As I say, it's not for me personally anyway. I'm too bust up and too smashed in the head to go to Ukraine and fight. I'd only be a liability to them. That doesn't mean I wouldn't fight here if the same thing happened. But what I can do is keep raising the flag for Ukraine and keep showing that they're not on their own, that huge chunks of the world are standing with them. And you know, it almost seems trivial making an egg plane when things are going on like this, but I really wanted to do it. When Charlie said they were having this theme, I just thought, I wouldn't normally do an egg plane, it's not normally my thing, but I just wanted to show support for Charlie and Dan for doing it, because it was, you know, you get a backlash of doing things like that, so especially when people are used to the normal egg planes. So yeah, I'm not afraid to show the yellow and blue. You know, it literally is it's a fight for good and bad, evil and good. I don't know the words, I'm not really good with the words, but you know, look at the defenders of Mariupol, the absolute lions. It's a Stalingrad, you know, moment, and I just think they've really shown the world how, not only how Ukrainians fight, but what is worth fighting for. So yeah, this is my Hasegawa egg plane. Let me just see if I can move my camera in a bit closer. I don't want to show it too much. There is, I use the Japanese Hinamaru signs, I believe they are, the red signs, and I just tried to hand paint them. I put a white, it was a white number 7 on the tail, and let me just move this slightly so we can see the egg plane a bit better. I really don't want to show it off too much. But yeah, I'd got some Tamiya decals with a wolf on. For some reason Tamiya had got them pointing different ways. It was for the Sherman tank, but he's the wolf of Dnipro, so he gets to that's his emblem. We've got some kill markings on the side there, badly painted, but the whole thing's badly painted, but I did what I could. And here's our family at the bottom. Father's off fighting. And let's not see it all fall over now. So, thank you very much. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to edit that out. Right. There we go. That's because I put it on the flag. It has got a piece of wood stuck to the back of it, but the plane's made it top heavy. Right, guys. Again, I've really enjoyed everybody's builds. You know, whether you did yellow and blue or whether you didn't, it doesn't. You know, you've all, the ones I've seen so far have been great. Message to Charlie Mack. Charlie, as I said, don't worry about any what do you call it? Them tokens or anything, because as I say, to try and ship them across the water is just way too expensive. I know I've done it, you know I've done it, and that's good enough for me. But I appreciate the sentiment, but as I say, don't get yourself out of pocket for it, it's not worth it. But yeah, thank you very much guys for taking a look, and I hope you also can push the yellow and blue forward of some description over the coming months or even years. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the orcs out of Ukraine, but they'll go eventually. But please don't give up on Ukraine. They're not giving up on themselves, and they need us not to give up on them. So look after yourselves, and Slava Ukraina, and we will speak soon on another video. Oh, I should have said, there's a postscript. I'll put a couple of links to a couple of Ukrainian songs at the moment that are patriotic songs, and they really say a lot of what it is to be Ukrainian and to not be Ukrainian but support them. Look after yourselves, guys, and I'll put a couple of photographs on, mainly to send to Charlie, but I'll probably put a couple on the end. Cheers.